Alex had a dog named Julie, I believe Julie, Joule, who passed before his murder. This is a quote from Alex's neighbor. He used to have a dog who passed around a year or two ago. I remember how sweet it was that as his dog was more elderly, less mobile, he'd be willing to carry him down to the yard to get some fresh air and to enjoy the outdoors. His dog would lay down and Alex would sit with him and pet him for long periods of time. He was very caring, you could tell. We are all heartbroken and are praying for his family and friends and for justice for him. The only summary I can manage is that the worst of us are killing the best of us. His last words were, "Are you okay?" spoken moments before to the woman pushed to the ground. I will say, and this is the only reframe I could do on it, is that it should be incredibly motivating to see so clearly that it takes 7 of them plus 10 shots to handle one of us. I have seen 2 defenses of this incredibly clear execution, and I think it's important to go over them. The first is simply, he had a gun, which drives me crazy because I never thought that that would be the amendment that this group abandoned, but they managed it. Alex Pretti had a state-issued concealed carry permit for that gun. The Second Amendment extends to protests, because why the wouldn't it? And finally, at the time of his execution, no, he did not have a gun. The mental jujitsu these people have to do to now abandon their most precious amendment is hilarious and infuriating, and no one should take them seriously ever again. They have accidentally said very clearly that the Second Amendment exclusively exists to conduct school shootings. Not even the NRA could get behind the smear of Alex, responding to a disgraced federal prosecutor in California who said, if you approach law enforcement with a gun, there is a high likelihood they will be legally justified in shooting you. The NRA responded that this sentiment is dangerous and wrong. The second response I saw justifying his death is that he should have stayed home, to which I suggest we modify our nation's little tagline to be land of the free, home of the brave, and stay in your house or expect to be murdered by a roaming gang of diabetic high school dropouts. My little brother is type 1 diabetic, and he gave me permission to say that. If you have been moved, generally, to defend and advance the rights and opportunities of immigrants, I'll be linking 3 incredible organizations below whose work does just that. The National Immigration Law Center, Immigrant Defenders Law Center, and the Immigrant Legal Resource Center. This morning, I made a $5,000 donation to each of them.